Alright, let's get this ball rolling for a second. We're just going to hang around as we normally do at the beginning of the stream just to see who turns up, who doesn't. I put those little adverts out there. I see another 3 is already in the chat. Dude, how are you doing? Good to see people getting into it so much that they want to be in before the stream goes. I love that. I love that very much. I hope you're doing very well out there, buddy. I'm doing quite well. I've been watching the torrential downpour fall outside my window. So if suddenly there's some sort of like white noise coming from outside, that's what's going on. Unfortunately, I have no control of the rain. I can't really turn that on or off. Right, I'm just going to lose the sounds for the second so I can pause the stream that is trying to play in the background. I've really got to learn to get on the pop-out chat window rather than watching on the stream. Hey, Wise, how you doing? Cool. I just want to get my stream health back. Boom. All right, cool. Let's do it. I didn't want to hit start. I want to hit restore. And there's no like, are you sure you want to press a new game? It's like, no. Oh, do I just crash it? Do I just crash it? I might do. Pressing escape does really well. Hey, Wise. Hey, Zed. How you guys are both doing? No. Load. Thanks. Alright, cool. Save 5 is where we are at. People are trying to kill us. People are trying to kill us. I don't know why. I've got my light on again. So, even though we're playing as this girl, the storyline that is like really screaming in my mind is the fact that the Mindjacker is trying to set up Chris Regis for the death of Baxter, his wife's murderer. That's the last thing we remember there. This girl, as far as I'm aware, is just kind of wrapped up in stuff. I'm sure she's going to end up being like a really pivotal character. But so far, she just like got locked out of her internet and then had to try and find access to the internet. And she's just going around being like an internet addict, which, you know, I'm down with. I can totally understand. It doesn't appear to have a power switch or any kinds of controls accessible from out here. Which I tell you, I can relate to this girl much more than the detective guy, right? But I can't reach it from here. Why was she told to come here? Somebody told her to come here, and this happens to be the place that Chris Regis also got told the guy who was setting him up is at. Should we just go and knock on the door? Let's just go knock on the door. Hey, how you doing? What's going? Oh man. You're like proper serious. Crisis agent. Yeah. These guys tried to kill Chris. Hello?
We're closed.
Okay, can I just walk on through? You care?
Hey, authorized personnel only.
Okay, so I feel like we need to infect him with the zombie virus so we can move on from this, right?
I'm afraid not.
No? Oh. I thought that'd be great. A map of the world showing the destinations serviced by the Xanadu air freight, or at least they used to be. Xanadu is a word, right? This is from something, and I can't remember what it's from. If I had a second internet, I'd go and look it up, but I don't. All right, let's have a look at this poster. A painting from the turn-of-the-century antique fighter jet from the days when they still used human pilots for the role. Such antiquated technology. What's there? Anything here? Can I sit down? It's the door. Okay, so I need to try and find a way of circumventing this guy. Bulletins, let's go and have a look at these. Maybe we can use our wetware to interface with it. Through the damage you can make out an itinerary, some long expired special offers, and a message where somebody's hacked the text to display a rude ASCII drawing. Beautiful. I mean, I'm all about that. Let's go and have a look and see if we can also...
The screen's probably not connected into the higher systems. I'd better save my wetware for more important targets.
How about this one?
The wetware won't form a connection with it.
Okay. I'm being suggested from the chat to mess up the aircon with the Okay, that's a way. What's he doing?
Damn it! Why did it have to break tonight?
What break? Is he coming out? Is he gonna do a thing? I don't know if he's gonna do a thing.
The wetware won't form a connection with it.
No, okay, alright, I thought that would be the thing that we do next. Let's go back and have a chat with him and see. Second internet, how do you know about that? I haven't informed you.
Can I just...
So, like, do you guys get the internet, not the internet, the advert for the Gamers Network? Isn't that a second network, second internet? Yeah, I have ways of finding
What do I look like, an engineer?
Yeah, I mean, like, you just did some precision engineering right there. How many times can I hit it? How about the mug? Wait, what?
There's only so much you can do with a crowbar.
Wait up. Vapor from the guard's coffee is carried to the breeze by the warm night.
I can reach it, but he'd notice pretty quickly if I just took it. What do I look like?
Point out the AC?
All this vandalism. Maybe people are right. Perhaps too much trancing really is warping my morals and principles. Man, I can't wait to get back in the trance.
Like I say, I can relate to this girl. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really feeling it. How about... I mean, there's nothing in the trance to talk to, right? Let's... I haven't heard of the game. Have you not? Oh, so it's like... I don't even know how it actually works, but they're like, oh, are you fed up of going through the same internet routers that everybody else is? Perhaps you want to get... inject things into the coffee. You know, dude, that is a great idea. Do you want to, like, shortcut all those and use our personal routers?
Hi.
Which, you know, sounds great. Sounds great. Hey, look, this guy's got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. Let's do this. I'm on the site.
I'm finally at the site. You were right. I can feel the connection.
What connection?
That is good to hear. You managed to avoid detection in your journey?
Yeah, nobody noticed me. Just some thrall wandering the Southwest City.
Okay, so what am I doing here?
What is it you need me to do here?
We have the ID for their system, but are unable to access it.
Okay.
You must get close enough to it to act as a relay.
Ah, because I have,
Then
like,
your tech teams
massive
break into it and
synergies.
find out what their plans are?
Exactly.
Yeah, this is one of these games that tries to make people feel better for all their internet use. They're going, oh yeah, you might use the internet all the time, but this just means that when your powers are actually needed, you can come forth and be a superhero. This is the story they're trying to tell here, right? Okay, so the signal?
I can sense the signal you've mentioned. I've got a visual representation in my trance hub.
Good. You'll know how close you are to your goal.
If they're trying to hide, why are they broadcasting like this?
Oh, hey, Jenny.
Like much of hacking, we must look for mistakes our target makes. What you sense is not intentional on their part.
Oh, so it's seepage? Like inter-system
Ew.
connections they haven't noticed?
Precisely.
Seepage.
Many of their own
and
devices
hey,
communicate
Cubic.
wirelessly. Their attempt at security involves limiting the range. They therefore avoid
I've
attacks
heard
from the
of
net
French
at
curves.
large.
No, I haven't.
But if you can get a relay close enough...
Then we may study their signal as though we were by your side.
Okay, so I am here to act as a relay because they found some suspicious signal over here. Yeah. Okay. Why are they after
Do you
me?
have any idea why they're after me?
We've suspicions that it's related to your unusually high sync rate. I don't think I've seen a mind-machine interface work so fast outside of a laboratory.
Aha! So you're a scientist.
I thought it was considered poor netiquette to pry into one's outside life.
Yeah, but you can't help it, though.
Yeah, sorry. Just that this isn't the kind of thing I normally get into.
Sure
You
it
feel
is.
unsafe and believe that a greater comprehension would alleviate it. I understand perfectly. All you need to know about me is that I'm on your side, Mandala.
But understanding truly breeds a lack of fear, you know? Anything that you are afraid of, generally if you understand it, you can figure out ways of circumventing that fear, if not completely negating. Anyway, why a sales agent?
You said Cell wasn't out to get me. So why was a Cell agent trying to blow me up?
If he's acting independently of Cell, it means one of two things. Something about your death would benefit him, or he is being compelled to act in such a way.
I hope it's number 2. If we can stop
Number
whoever's
2.
behind this first, then it means he's got no reason to come after me.
Let us hope.
An international thing. Crazy thing in this country, you know, you go to the toilet, you go to a number 1 or a number 2. A little bit of a weird euphemism we have. I don't know if that's out there in the world, or whether that's just a British thing that we're really weird about. Number 1 is to go for a pee, and number 2 is to go for a poo. I just, as I've got this international reach out there, guys, help me out. Is that a thing? Alright, what will you do when I'm there?
What is your breaching team going to do? When I reach the systems, I mean.
We aim to rip their memory drives. Cloning them onto another system allows us to perform more destructive analytics.
Plus, the process would wreck their whole system as well. Better hope they haven't got any people connected to the system. Anyone wired's going to find their brains fried and stored in a mem capsule.
Of course, before this takes place, we will secure a back door to the system. That way we will not depend on you as a relay.
That's
We will
nice.
therefore be able to escape once this has been accomplished.
It's an English language theory. But the Polish have it. Okay. Alright, that's interesting. That's interesting. So this place is an aerodrome?
The people trying to kill me are working out of an old aerodrome?
Quite so. This air freight business collapsed last year. We suspect it was bought up as a front for this criminal enterprise.
They're storing their data systems in the aerostat?
Clever.
Why don't they just split it up and hide it in the trance?
Physical security is as much a concern for admins as system integrity. If they suspect someone of getting too close...
They can just take off.
Why don't we have more data servers in...
I'll get back to you.
Good luck.
Thanks. Why don't we have more data servers in airplanes and stuff? What's going on there? I think it probably worked backwards in that number 2 rhymes with poo, although 3 rhymes with we, and we start at 1. That's quite the logic there, dude. I've already been enabled. It's already been enabled. Sorry, the Hunter Seeker algorithm will do the hard work finding its way into the network on the airfield. Okay, so we got some currency still. Remember, we stole it off the girl on the couch or sofa, whatever you want to call your thing that you sit on. All right, let's leave. There's probably some information to be got from the news and stuff like that, but as we need it, we will do so. Okay, so what do we have in the injector? A hypertrophic injector, still holding a few millimeters of powerful anesthetic. Taking care to ensure the guard does not see you. You squeeze a few drops of tranquilizer from the injector into the coffee. Is that really what we used it for last time? Thought we cured someone of... Oh, down he goes. I thought we cured someone of, like, aphasia or something, right? So, here we go. Racking up the felonies. Let's see how many we can get before we... 999. Alright. Terminal. Let's see what the terminal's got to say. Whoa. Containers cut. Oh my. Oh no. Oh. What are we supposed to do with this? MREs? Where do we get them from? Where do we get from? Revert from backup net. Wait. Oh gosh. Look, there is so much stuff to do here. It's a manners fest, so it's supposed to be revert from the backup. Anything? See what happened? What changed? Access the guard. I'll have a look in a second, buddy. There's a lot of stuff here, though. How do we get more coffee? Let's just leave, shall we? The guard, let's have a look.
Hello?
Hi.
Guess that tranquilizer did its job.
Data servers are heavy and they need a high-speed connection. Yeah. Well, it depends what you're storing, right? I mean, data servers for... fast access stuff, that blatantly, like, use the wetware on him. We're going to use the wetware on the terminal.
I don't need to hack it. He didn't log out.
Okay, nice. So what does he have in his head? Data server, yeah. Well,
it's amazing
like
how many people don't put enough
deep
security on their
storage.
Gibsons. They assume they've got enough willpower to stop intruders on their own.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm about, is willpower. I made a gravity simulator on Python, nice, but it needs hitboxes as the objects currently just pass through each other and go to warp speed. I mean, you just check position against, like, top edge and bottom edge, right? In Python. There'll be a Python game library, right? Anyway, this guy, let's go see what he's got. Hi, how you doing?
Where am I?
You're in my head
How did I
now.
get here?
You're on a beach.
Don't you remember? You're at the beach.
This is nice.
Oh,
You're relaxed, aren't you?
Yeah. This place is nice.
this is where the nukes go
You're
off.
comfortable with telling me your secrets, aren't you? Anything you want to share?
You know, Ethan got himself killed on that botched factory raid. I'm not going to his funeral. And even though I didn't like him, it's making me really guilty.
Okay. Let's try a different approach. The guy they've got filling your job while you're here on vacation. He can't do the job without the access code.
That's not my problem.
Oh, but they'll think it is. They'll say you didn't set him up properly.
You're right.
Tell me what the access code is. I'll take it to him.
Sure. It's 44138.
44138.
Wait, this doesn't make sense.
Dreams usually don't, do they?
44138. 44138. Okay, alright, okay, we got it. We went and, like, inceptioned that guy. Oh. What? Could you not rely on me to remember it from there to here? Or use some sort... Oh, talk about hand-holding. Alright, access granted. Woo! Let's get into that airship. Oh no, going to be a place full of people. Oh look, there's someone who's back there. Can I go just hide behind that crate quick? I feel like that's a good idea. Oh.
Now we just wait and...
I was just trying to
get
hide.
it loaded. Yeah, you know how bitchy the doc gets waiting.
Yeah?
Hang on. The measurement's all wrong. What? Eddie must have screwed it up.
Ah,
The
this is what we
manifest
do.
says it should be showing lighter. Ugh, idiot. Send it back and get him to recheck the weights.
Okay, we know what we're doing here. What's the name of the box? A121. 121. Can I have a look at this screen first, though, quick? A121.
It's just a readout showing how much weight is on this platform.
96. Look at this. Oh, look at that. 96. We need to add another 96 kilos. Oh, wait, no. But 51 is already on there. Oh, no. 96 minus 51. So we can do this. 5, 4, 45. Okay, I weigh 45 kilos. Sounds about right. A, 2, 1, 2. All right, cool. 30. Let's revert from the back up first, just to make sure that we are right. A, 2, 1, 2, and 45. 45, so that's 75 on the numbers there. On the fly math, bam, good. All right, let's leave that. Revert means to open it, to change it back, so we'll leave that there. Okay, good. Anything else to click on before we do anything? Airship, I'm guessing we're not going to go running straight out there. Okay, nothing by the looks of it. Let's just get inside. Woo, okay, moving fast, moving on. 15 minutes, we're already breaking our way in. Let's do it. Is it right?
Let's see if Addie's got it right this time. Okay, weight's looking good. Try the scanner.
Scanner?
Hang on. The scanner's reading the contents as organic. Addie's got it listed as inorganic.
Oh, gosh.
Not typical. Send it back. Tell him to get his act together.
We've got to read all the things and not
sure
just
the
change the
manifest
numbers.
matches what's in the box. We can't exactly open them all to check. We'd be here all night.
Good play. Let's not open them all to check. A21, 212. Reading is organic. What else is it gonna be? A212. Bolts, bolt driver, surgical tools, first aid, wiring, petroleum. What should we go? Transparent material, human. Oh, transplant material. I'm reading good. Anything we want to be more than that. Frozen meat products, genetically modified. Yeah, let's go with that. Frozen meat product. Well, the temperature's going to be wrong, right? Okay, we'll go with a transplant material. Petroleum. No, we already got that. What about right down the bottom here? Anything else that looks better? Mandala, beware. This is speaking to me. Why? What? That's my name. Why would they do that? What are we supposed to take from this? I'm definitely going with the transport materials. The system's auto meal. That's the chef. Hey there. Okay. All right. Cool. Let's stop looking through this and let's go back out. Man, what is that? Why would they leave a message for me like that? Like, if they can hack the system anyway, why am I here?
Let's see if Addie's got it right this time. Okay, weight's looking good. Try the scanner.
All right, doing the scanner.
So organic, same as the manifest.
Nice.
Fantastic. Get it aboard. Kriesel and the doc want to cast off.
We couldn't.
The signal's going crazy. I must be on top of. Huh?
This is going to be an architect scene, right? Oh, it was all a dream. We've woken up at home. I can't click on. It can't be my place. I can't click on stuff. My wetware still. No. We're just about to. Oh, food machine. Hi there. What? I feel like I need to wetware with that. Oh, I can't. Okay, let's just leave. Oh. Window. What about through here? Oh. Table. Bathroom. Bed. Clothes. No clothes. Wall. How much more of it? Another wall! Can we get rid of the ceiling? Can we get rid of the ceiling next? No, don't. Oop. Ceiling. Are you going to be able to touch the ceiling? Yeah, okay. Can't get rid of the floor. The wall. Oh, this wall. The fourth wall has dropped! I am the architect. You don't speak in enough ergos. Pillar. Pipes and wiring. pipe.
The simulations exceeded its buffer.
Took her long enough. I think Jinsel did a pretty good job on that one.
What?
Why'd you have to get someone like Jinsel involved in it, though?
Because when I asked you to do it, you apparently couldn't keep your thirst for revenge in check. Or
Oh,
should
man,
I
it's
say
actual
Baxter's
dream
thirst for
sequence.
revenge? I don't see why you store the targets in your own wiring. It's obviously not good for you.
It's more secure. I suppose Jinsel did their job.
Got her to walk right in the front door. Even packaged and delivered herself. Ha! We have some big plans for you, sister.
What? Okay, so
This is the place.
Jinsil's the undercover, not the undercover, the secretive organization people, right? They've done me whoa! I don't feel good about this. This girl just keeps on walking into troubles, and I'm not sure why. Not sure why. I feel bad for her. Let's just walk in the door. Because this guy's unconscious, so whatever. Let's just go in there. Hi, Chris Regis, CIA. CIL? Cell agent. He's not carrying anything you can use. Short of completely undressing him, you don't think you've got enough time to be that thorough. Not a word about... Apparently, the heavies that came after you in the factory are working here as well. Though a good sign that you're on the right track, the fact that someone's already knocked out this one also concerns you. Cargo status, okay. Xanadu, make ready to launch.
I got here just in time. They're about ready to run.
Okay, let's go and shoot some people. Dr. Regis, cell agent.
A big
Shoot
old
the
jolt's
airship.
not gonna make it work.
Can we walk that way? To the airship. Oh man, he suddenly ran. There he is. Come on, man. Go, go, go. Crates. Am I about to jump into some crates? Just click the crates. After being moved from the hangar, it looks like the crates are sealed for transit. You can't find a way into these ones. I want to use the same trick twice. I assume, because I'm Chris Regis, man of action and cell agent extraordinaire, we can just walk. I am not the one controlling that. I suppose I am. I am given limited options, though. I am given limited options. Oh. Cell agent.
Damn, it's out of charge.
What? I mean, this is the same as last. Ooh, go, 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 go. I am hidden boy. Just stay looking over that way. Wow, that didn't go so well. Let's try interfacing with the console, right? Could do the papers, the pipes aren't the thing, the hatch isn't the thing. Go and interact with this console here. Oh. Alright, let's shut that back up. That seems like it would have been dangerous. No one down below was like, oh man, we should go and help him out. Picked up thermal goggles. Can I use them? We've got pipes, we've got lights, we've got some wiring panels. Not entirely sure what I'm supposed to take away from that. You remember seeing a hotspot through the thermal vision underneath?
What do I look like? A mechanic? That's what I've got Lau for.
But Lau's not here. Quick, ring her up.
Lau, you there?
Standing by and waiting for your signal.
You remember the plan.
Don't worry about me. You just be careful. Don't do anything stupid.
Everyone remembers the plan, right?
I don't remember the plan.
Sick bay. What's in sick bay? Oh, they're in sick bay.
Stop squirming, will you?
That operator will shoot me down the moment I open the door.
Okay, we can do stuff here. Where else did we see stuff with the thermal goggles? Okay, so we've got a panel down below. We've got a panel over there. Okay, alright, what is this? Terminal? I'll use this terminal. It's locked with a password. How quaint. It will still need to be breached before the terminal can be accessed. Breach it with the gun.
A big old jolt.
Alright, I think that's going to work.
What do I look like? That's what I've got Lau.
Okay, that's no. Can we go up through this hatch? The hatch has been locked from the other side. I'm looking for something to, like...
What do I look like? That's what I've got.
Hit stuff with, you know? Oh, there we go. Locker. What's in the locker? Aha! It's no wonder this aerostat's such a heap. They've almost ran out of maintenance supplies. More so now that you've helped yourself. Bolt gun!
What do I look like? A mechanic? That's what I've got Lau.
Yeah, actually, I really thought you would be like bolt gun.
What do I look like? That's what I...
Why would you do this? Okay,
An
let's have a look.
industrial rivet gun. Uses compressed air to punch finger-length bolts through metal surfaces. I wonder if they ever have to use this from the outside while in flight.
Outside whilst in flight. That's quite an ask there. Can I use it on the... Oh, no. That's not what I wanted at all. So he's saying from the outside whilst in flight. You know, these things aren't put in for no reason. Or maybe they're leading me off on a red herring here. But let's try and find out. Through this way. Previous route. I mean, bolt gun,
I'm not
aerostat.
sure what that would involve.
No, I'm not sure either, but I thought we'd give it a go. Okay, the other room. Let's open the cargo bay door. Can we go down there? That's my real question, is can we go down there? It doesn't look there. It doesn't look like we can. Okay, bolt gun console. There's not really much else to use it with here. Getting hold of the fire extinguisher would have been nice. Doesn't look like the way. No, menu is not what I'm after here either. Let's do a quick bit of pixel hunting, see if there's anything extra here that we might want to use. No, it looks like that this was a one puzzle room. The goggles, good idea, buddy. Good idea. Uh-huh. Can I do that? Guard, question mark. Charlie Regis, that was a bit strong, my friend. What are you doing? What are you doing, man? That's disgusting. He's really going above and beyond for this. Charlie Regis, cell agent.
Thank God you're here.
Who are you?
You've got to get me out of here.
Don't believe him.
They kidnapped me 2 weeks ago.
Don't believe her.
I've been forced to conduct research for them in this aerostat.
Research? What kind of research?
Bolt her.
Human experimentation. This poor girl. You see that hardware in the corner?
What the hell did you...
Charlie. You know,
The upper level is clear, but
best daughter.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, a bit
Gave
weird,
him a
ain't
shot in the back. Your problem is, you overcomplicate things.
Still conscious?
That's how the wetware works. You can't rip his memory, though. He isn't wired.
I'm aware, Ms. Vargas. Take his weapon.
Because, of course, she is head of Cell's daughter or
something
right?
I've been looking forward to for a long time.
Ugh, no you haven't. Baxter was looking forward to it.
That's how we're supposed to say it, right? Am I supposed to be conscious right now? Look, my eye is open. Hi there. How are you doing? Who are you? What do you want? What is going on here? Yeah, Miss Vargas.
What's that? I can't hear you.
It's quite a powerful paralytic, isn't it? An unfortunate yet necessary part of our mutual friend here's role.
My targets have to be conscious when I pull the contents of their minds. I'd love to rip the Regis clean out of your head as well.
I told you, he's not wired.
I know, but I know what'll really get to him.
If you wire him.
What's this? An embryo?
What are you doing?
It's rather a contentious issue for us, isn't it? Rather a bit of history between us over these little things. Oops. Fragile things, the unborn. Don't worry. Plenty more where that came from.
So we're down to 3 now. Quick jump up and turn off the internet electricity. Their wired minds will die. No, stop. I will kill you. Should we go with... I think we're given to understand that Charlie Regis here cares deeply for his unborn children that have been put on frozen ice. And this guy is just like making martinis out of them. I think we'll go for the extreme. I can't kill him. I'm paralyzed on the floor.
This one is going to grow up to be a great success. World leader, Nobel laureate, maybe follow in their father's footsteps. Oops, all gone.
All of them.
Vicky would be so proud, wouldn't she?
Cressel.
After all, you showed her how important those things were. More than anything else in the world, apparently.
Baxter!
Apparently. Oh, I hit the table,
You
sorry.
seriously need professional help.
Sir, ma'am, 1 p.m. feed shows another cell agent just boarded the aerostat. Female, about 1.75 meters.
Huh. Should have known
Wow.
she'd still be after her partner. Commander, prepare to weigh anchor.
It's
Cressel,
a little
deal with our
stronger
new cell
than number
intruder.
3.
Then resolve whatever issues you have with Dr. Regis.
Obviously, we're just going to
With
knock him
pleasure.
unconscious and take him in for justice.
Don't go anywhere.
Justice. That's not Lao.
Gotcha!
Ow. That's Lao.
Wow, nice throw, Chantel.
Oh,
Did
what, the
I do
maid?
good, Dr. Max?
You did great. I'd better find where Regis went.
It's the maid. Oh, all right, cool. I'm down for that. There we go. That's good writing there. I thought everything else was going to be rubbish, but that's good writing. Hi,
Good
mate.
work, Chantel.
Thanks, Dr. Max.
My job will be a lot easier if I can get Central to agree to take you on full time.
I'm sure they will. You don't have to pay much either. Look, this girl's got an injector as well, and this wetware. Okay, all right. Let's.
Good work, Chantel.
I know,
Thanks.
I don't want to talk to. I want to talk to the mind jacker here. No, we're not allowed. All right, let's go to sickbay and save Charlie. Oh,
stop.
What the hell's going on in here? Regis!
Let's go help Regis.
Regis, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Better figure out how to fix you.
Okay, we know. We've got the injector, and we're going to put it... I don't know. Where can we get some better stuff from? Hallway, terminal. What have we got in the terminal? Locked. Apparently this terminal will take a little break-in before it reveals its secrets to you. All right, we can wetware that stuff. I feel like I'm having to work
I've
pretty
got my
quickly,
own.
but I know it's
Regis's
not.
wouldn't work for me anyway. They're signature weapons.
I know I could take all the time in the world, but I'm like, let's fix this quickly and get after Miss Vegas. Yeah, indeed, wetware the terminal. Whenever it's like you got to work this a little bit to give up its secrets, we're like, wetware. Oh, look. It's the murder of Dr. Baxter here. Here's the mind jacker. What did they say his name was? I missed it. I don't care. He's the mind jacker. And here's Dr. Baxter doing some
Excuse
stuff.
me?
Hello there.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Allow me to introduce myself, my dear. My name is Dr. Baxter. I operate the cataloging station.
Baxter? Dr. Adam Baxter?
That's the
I
name.
believe so, yes.
Aren't you dead?
Excuse me if this sounds a little rude, but aren't you dead?
How do you mean?
Well, yesterday I was probing your well-preserved remains at a crime scene.
Oh, yes. You're quite right. I was killed, wasn't I?
You was.
It's strange because I could have sworn I was the one doing it.
Not the blonde man? The mindjacker?
It was definitely him, no doubt about it.
But I
One
was
can't
there as
exactly
well.
commit suicide with a hammer, can they? I'm aware that I was murdered, but I have a surprisingly vivid memory of it.
Can you commit suicide? Sorry, look at the microphone. Can you commit suicide with a hammer? I'm fairly sure you could. Yeah, like if you got to get it moving fast. You don't want to bounce off and go, oh, I'm going to do that again. Yeah, it has. Ah, cubic's off. All right, you remember being killed?
You remember being murdered?
Not precisely. It's as though it were an out-of-body experience. I have memory of watching the hammer striking from above. My hands, his hands, so bloody. It's all very peculiar, isn't it?
And you see no difficulty between being dead and talking to me.
That is most odd.
It's only odd in like the pre-upload world, right? When you've made copies of yourself, because let's remember, it's always copies. You don't transfer stuff around. Anyway, do you know Regis?
Do you know a Dr. Regis?
I know two, in fact. Charles and Viksha. I killed Viksha, didn't I?
So I've heard.
It's very peculiar. I remember that I did it, but I can't recall the deed, nor my feelings on the matter.
You feel nothing?
I know I ought to. An act such as that would be emotionally weighty, but all that remains is an absence.
Is that the
Don't
governor?
give my regards to Charles if you see him, though.
Do you reckon that's the chip in his head, making him not remember how it... I mean, no one has ever said why he's killed. All right,
Can you remember who killed you?
It was the blonde gentleman, wasn't it? Though I can recall it in the first person, I'm certain it was him.
How so?
He was my only company in the room, and I do not recognize him. I also realize how absurd the idea of my having committed this murder would be.
You know, why? Why?
Do you know why he murdered you?
At first, I don't believe it was to have been a murder. This gentleman had larceny in mind. I recall his feeling so.
Mindjacking. He was stealing the contents of your neural wiring, your brain.
Quite so. I was, after all, a leader in my field in the day. And while my memory was doubtless useful to him, he found something unexpected. A well of motivation, suppressed by years of therapy and technological intervention.
Oh, of course.
Your anger against Regis.
He took my mind. No doubt he acquired that as well.
Because the mindjacker hasn't got the governor in his head, right? Ooh, that's crazy. Alright, that's also... This story writing has got quite complex at the end. This is nice. Do you not feel angry about it?
How do you feel about Dr. Regis? Charles Regis?
Why was he angry?
I feel nothing, particularly. I regret his decision to remove the embryos from the program, but...
Nothing else? No anger? No revenge?
None at all.
Maybe it's the influence of the neural governor on your behavior.
By no means. The weight of that cruel apparatus has been lifted.
Indeed.
I guess because you're no longer attached to it.
And yet, I feel nothing that would warrant it.
It's just a bunch of, like, programming has buried its way in too deep for him, right? No. So, alright, so if we're going along with that line of thinking, my line of thinking is he's being held in, like, data storage on a hard drive, and that doesn't come with glands and stuff. You know, and you gotta have glands to make you feel angry, right? You can feel intellectually outraged and stuff, but actual anger, that's different. I don't know, alright, anyway. We're getting complicated there. Why would anyone keep a part?
Why would anyone want to keep that part of your mind? What use would someone have for your desire for revenge?
Perhaps it isn't a matter of his need as the desire's need. Though suppressed by the governor, my thoughts on the matter were all-consuming. Now they have found a conduit through which they may act.
The mindjacker isn't in as much control as he'd like to think then.
Okay, alright, what...
This might sound like a really stupid question, but what's death like?
I can see why this would be a useful matter for scientific curiosity.
Yep.
In my case, I'm afraid it's probably not representative. After all, can I really be said to be dead when my memory, my consciousness, lives on?
I suppose all you could remember would be the physical destruction of yourself.
And that, most assuredly, was a great discomfort.
Okay, alright, that's
Thanks
weird.
for the help.
Yeah,
You
no,
are
good help,
most
man.
welcome, my dear.
Okay, he's a weirdo. Let's, can we talk to the mindjacker? Even if it weren't for the fact you stored the image in your wiring, you remembered the face anyway after his escape from Atlas. For a man about to pulverize someone's head in with a claw hammer, he looks remarkably cool and confident, as though it's just a step from a larger plan. Let's have a look at Baxter. Dr. Baxter's remains slumped in the chair, apparently the recent victim of a mindjacking attack. He looks a lot more complete than when you last saw him, though. Do you reckon we can simulate anger? I mean, you can. Yeah, I mean, that's it. How do you simulate that type of stuff? You know, if we had that down, we'd be much further on in AI research.
Excuse me.
Hello.
Thanks for the.
You are
the same options. Okay, can I leave? Whoosh whoosh. I mean. Oh yeah, we're still here, aren't we? I mean, that was a thing, but what were we supposed to get from that? Let's go have a look at this body. On the body, find his unusable weapon and a communication gear hooked into his neural wiring. The man's apparently taken several industrial rivets in the back, and you're not sure you want to imagine the circumstances that led Regis to this. Okay, so that's not good. Do you reckon there's anything out in the hallway? Probably not. None terminal. Zap him with the gun. Stab Regis. Okay, all right. These are all good answers. Let's try jolting.
That's not going to help him get moving again. As much as I love shocking things, I don't think it'll help.
Okay, let's see if the injector's got anything in it still. Hypodermic injector loaded with isomase. Oh, yeah, that was the stuff, right? Cool, because so last time, the
Thanks,
kid with
Max.
aphasia,
Great
right?
job saving my ass and everything.
Yeah, and sticking me with an injector. You suddenly a medic?
Just a lucky hunch. You going to fill me in on what's going on here?
Later.
One that we already stuck in another
on the
guy.
Immediate situation first.
Well, the bad news is I saw someone escape through the hatch at the top of that ladder.
Damn. It sounded like she was one of the ringleaders of this plan.
On the other hand, our newest recruit just made her first caller.
New recruit.
Oh yeah, you're going to love this.
I already love it. Particularly with...
Damn it, I don't believe it!
It ran out of charge again, didn't it?
She must have overexerted herself. Damn it! I had him right here.
Whoa, what's happening?
We're taking off. We're going, we're off. The Xanadu is airborne. Let's get this second in now.
The aerostat's taking off.
Where are they taking it?
Doesn't matter. Wherever it is, we need.
You alright, Charlie? I'm not sure how much of that stuff I was supposed to give you.
Oh.
I'll be fine.
You're in no fit state for any more trouble. Stay down here, try and figure out what they're doing with the girl. I'll find a way to the upper deck.
Hey, that stuff I just injected you with that was like highly biologically active. I'm not sure if I gave you the right dose. Oh, like, cheers. Nice. Wicked. I should give Xanadu a film. Alright, let's go and see what we can do. The cargo bay. Oh no, I probably want to go up through the hatch, right? Let's try going up through the hatch first. Hatch. Alright. The summer capital of Kublai Khan's. Okay, the hatch has been locked from the other side. So, Charlie could tell that from the floor. Lau has to climb up. Number 3's first day at uni today. Zed also has to leave. Alright, laters, buddy. It was good chatting, man. Good chatting. Locked with a password. How quaint. It will still need to be breached before the terminal can be accessed.
Chantal?
How do we power up?
I'll see if I can get her up and running again once this is all resolved.
Okay, so we leave her for now. Okay, that's fine. I really feel like we can ask out Regis. I'm not going to ask Regis out.
Hey, Regis.
Yes, Dr. Lau?
How are you feeling? Status report. Chantel, Central, Storage Terminal. What have you found? What have you
Find
found?
anything useful yet?
Just a length of cable.
Why would I need a steel cable?
Who knows?
You're the tech, you figure it out. I also picked these up while I was finding my way in.
Now that's more like it.
Okay, thermal goggles, steel wire. Bit of thing. Yeah, Chantal, let's talk about
Chantal's really pulling her weight in this job.
It's a shame it couldn't hold down Cressel, the mine jacker.
Hey, cut her some slack. She took down 2 heavies on the tarmac.
I'm not going to make any promises about taking her on full time.
Oh, you mean you said?
You're just worried about synthetics stealing your job.
You may as well take this now. You seem to be the maid wrangler.
Okay, alright. We're got given a lot of stuff. Chantel's the maid, sorry. Now, how are you feeling anyway?
You feeling any better?
A little. How did you know to come to my rescue?
I broke their comms channels. Figured I owed it to them. Cracked the bug they put in my system and rode the signals back to theirs.
I'll never be able to figure out how you do these things, Max.
She literally just
Which
told
guarantees my job security.
Like, she used the words, she said them, and you went, Alright, who are these?
So, Nita Jiang led us to these people. She's helping us find whoever set you up for Baxter's murder, right?
There's that. And... Max, I haven't been completely honest with you.
There's a surprise. Dr. Cryptic has been withholding info.
Cram it, Lau. These people, they took something from me. Embryos fertilized by myself and by Vicky, my wife.
They stole your embryos?
These people stole your embryos? Your kids?
They needed me to get their memory module for them from Vanderwall. And they knew exactly what my price would be.
Wait, they tried to get you to help them?
They forced me, Max. There was no way I could say no. Those embryos, they were all I had left of her. And because of those people, of all this...
You are in pretty deep trouble, Dr.
I hate to say it, Regis, but you're in serious trouble. They broke you with this. They nearly compromised this case because of it. You should have told me. I'd have done what I could.
Nobody could have helped me, Max. I was obsessed. I panicked. I felt like I was doing it for her. for my wife.
Regis,
dead.
I hate to say this so bluntly.
God.
Your wife is dead.
Yeah.
You have an obsession with these artifacts of her. The garden, the embryos.
Max,
You need to focus, Regis. People need our help right now. We've been led
Bigger
straight
than
to
you,
our lead
man.
suspect. Can I count on you to do the right thing?
the embryos are gone. He destroyed them. There's
left.
nothing else they've got to twist me.
Okay, good.
I bet they're gonna bring something else out, right? Stay.
Can I get an update?
We need to get after the people running this aerostat and this conspiracy. I'll see what I can do for this girl.
Okay, what about
Nina's
the
led us right to the minejacker?
He was the blonde one Chantel took down. I heard him gloat about what he'd done. He stores the target's information within his own wiring until he can offload it.
Looks like he's got quite an operation behind him. I
We
guess
need
it's
to.
not surprising he's been robbing synapses all over the world. Gotta be for something more than corporate espionage at this rate.
No, I mean people go to great lengths for corporate espionage, like great lengths. He's after you because we're on this case.
So, the minejacker tried to blackmail you because you're on this case?
It's more than that. It sounded personal.
It's because he
Maybe
took
you've
back
crossed paths before?
No, not with him. But the way he talked, it was like he was out for revenge. And not just that, it's as if he were Baxter looking for revenge.
That's impossible. Baxter's dead for one thing.
Oh, come
Maybe
on
he's
now,
his
you
son?
just saw stuff.
No, he's a mindjacker. When he drained Baxter, he didn't just get information. He got his motivation as well. And it stuck.
Sounds like he got a lot more than he bargained for.
This case is more complicated than we thought. There are a lot of chat options here, guys. Wow.
So, we've caught up with our minejacker. We know that he's apparently ripped dozens of prominent individuals in a number of fields.
Including Baxter, some of whom is apparently stuck.
What other stuff is stuck to
Question
this
is,
guy?
what's all this setup?
What do they plan on doing with the data they've stolen? Straight neural data is hard to process. That is, unless you've got an AI to read it.
Whatever it is, it must involve this girl.
Unless you've got an AI, like Central. Just saying. Who was that?
Who was escaping through the ceiling hatch? It wasn't the minejacker, was it?
No, he's the one Chantel caught, briefly.
Just say
By the
again.
sound of it, the mindjacker's working for her.
His work is part of a larger plan of hers, then?
Possibly. She's the one running this lab, for sure.
Okay, alright, so that's cool. We got most of this. So this guy killed Baxter?
So, this Kressel guy, the minejacker, he killed Baxter?
Yeah.
And by the sound of it, ripped the contents of his mind first.
When I saw Baxter's head, I thought that either his killer really hated him.
Like I would. Or he was covering up evidence of a mindjacking by destroying his brain tissue.
It's a theory. Sounds like we might be able to back it up.
Another 3. Maths was horrible. We were doing mathematical induction. That was horrible. To be fair, I would have had a great time there. Not the problem with maths. The great thing with maths is that it is hard, right? Especially when you get up to uni level. It gets ridiculous. Alright, so what now?
So, what do we do from here?
Now we know this is where the mindjacker's operating from.
We need to find out what their plans for all those stolen memories are.
We'd better find out where this aerostat's going, too.
The best way of covering all those would be apprehending these people.
Okay, alright. What else do we want to talk about here? The strange
Dr.
terminal?
Baxter says hi. He seems a lot friendlier than I expected.
What?
Oh, don't panic. It appears he remembers his own ripping and death. Looks
Nice.
like we can be sure he was the mindjacker's latest victim. A significant part of his mind state's been offloaded into this system.
But why did you see him? Why is he in there?
They've been ripping minds and reprogramming the data through a memory module. I guess Baxter's the latest and still has the most independent agency. Doesn't sound like he harbors any ill will towards you, though.
Maybe the neural governor? He wouldn't be able to get angry.
Well, he's dead. There's no governor. I think that this ghost of his in the machine doesn't include that part of him.
You mean, this mindjacker's kept it?
Oh, you
Or
know,
just can't get rid of it.
you just keep hold of the bits that you like. Alright, let's
I'll check
be
in
done.
later.
We're probably going to have to talk to them about some stuff later, right? But let's see if we can go up through the hatch. Let's go see if we can chase down Dr. Vargas' daughter.
Locked.
Dr. Vargas. Ah, locked. Well, that's no good. Why
I've
do
got my own. Regis's wouldn't work for me anyway.
you keep telling me to do that?
Hey, Regis, you want your stunner back?
Yeah, give me
Later. Gotta help this poor girl first.
Oh, do I?
She's out of it.
Wait. Let's just, again, stab her with the
I
random
can't inject that.
Ah, it was worth a go. Alright, let's go see if we can open up the... mind swap the synth. Hey, Shanta, how you doing? Problem is, she's not powered up.
Everything that was her is now in my pockets.
Can we, That? No, it doesn't have a personality. Okay, I thought that might be the case. Alright, maybe the cell agent on the floor, but I don't think he doesn't have a personality. Okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough. Ah, the terminal. Let's try the terminal. Doesn't have a personality to split either. That's a bit of a shame. Kind of thought that would be a thing. What have we got from thermal goggles here? Well, she's still alive. That's good. Something up in that corner, though. Do you see that? What is that about? Nothing else being surprising there. Oh, they are technically lights, I suppose. No, nothing we can click on. Right, let's go back and try. Tried wet wear in the guard. Did I try wet wear in the guard? I think I did, but let's try wet wear.
It would only work when she's powered up.
Okay, that's fine. I also would like to know what scalpel on the panels out here would do. Am I not allowed to do that unless I've clicked this first? I mean, I suppose that's fine. Scalpel. No. Okay, junction. Doesn't need surgery. Are you sure it doesn't need surgery? I kind of thought it would need surgery. Alright, that's that plan.
Apparently not.
No? Okay.
How did I plan on doing?
How do you plan on doing that? That's the question. The terminal requiring a password is very interesting. We go like out. We try split. Okay, yeah, we'll try wet wearing. I just want to know, because like this is outside now, right? We're flying. Yeah, great. What can we do out here? Cargo bay. I feel like we need to.
That's not going to stop it.
Well, how about putting a bunch of cable in there?
That's not going to.
Okay, that's a shame. I really thought that would be a bit of a winner there. All right, let's go back inside. We already tried wet wear. Not the other terminal. I wonder if we can split the Baxter that is inside the terminal. So if well, first off, another 3 wants to see us try and wet wear the body. Oh, it does work.
I've breached their comm system. Now it thinks my traveler's part of their network.
Woo, what does that mean? Thinks my traveler's part of their network. Oh, this traveler. Okay, let's have a look. Cool.
Cobalt 3, this is actual. Do you, copy? Over.
Cobalt 3 standing by.
Report your status.
Cobalt 3, what is your status?
Perimeter secure. No sign of hostiles.
Copy that.
Abandon the mission. True to start. Okay, we're not going to say
Stand
any
by
of
for
those
updates, Cobalt 3.
We know exactly where we've got to send them. Let's go back to the wet wear and go in there. I want to try and split that guy's personality, Baxter's personality, from the hook up here. Wow. Hey, Dr. Baxter. I really thought that would work. Okay.
Excuse me?
Below them.
We've only got what's
This might sound. What's that?
I can see in my case, after all.
I suppose all you could.
And that.
Okay. So
Thanks for the.
You are
Anything else here at all? No, I do kind of feel like this would be a good place, like good for the investigation. You know, look at this. If this isn't like, you know, like turning up a video evidence of a store robbery, I don't know what is.
She's out of.
Let's talk.
Hey,
about
Regis.
Yes, Dr. Lau?
Let's talk about.
Any idea who the thrall in Sconto Blue is?
Not a clue. She must be important to their plan.
Maybe she just wandered into their airfield. A useful test subject for whatever this is.
She was at Cell earlier. She'd been targeted. They must be after her for some reason. I'll do what I can to keep her stable.
Do your best, Regis.
What?
She looks familiar. I can't quite place her, though. I guess I see too many thralls.
Too many thralls. So I feel like they're using her to upload Baxter to, or something like that, right? Because she's got like a high sync rate.
Central's gonna be pretty pissed about this.
Who cares?
More than usual, I mean.
Is it working again?
Yeah, we fought off the intrusion.
Damn. I was hoping they'd broken it permanently.
Nah, we could handle it.
The closest
it was
thing
a
you have
weird
to a
attack,
child
though.
now, man.
Like, they knew exactly what they were doing.
Well-trained hackers. Foreign intelligence?
No, better than that. Like, they were intimately familiar with Central. Then, as sudden as it had started, the attack halted about 18 hours later.
Okay, 18 hours later.
I'll check in later.
The yellow terminal out this way. Okay, I got you, man. I got you. Let's go down. Where that one? Connection complete. This is just stuff. Okay. You misunderstand. The aerostat uses non-flammable lifting gas. It's not inflammable lifting gas. These are two opposites. The turret or any other gas fire will not cause an explosion of the gas. This is elementary school chemistry and English. Please don't get there. Okay, alright. Cobalt to actual. Dear colleagues, crewman and inhumation for Ethan Drummer. Will take place at the conclusion of operation. Oh, this is the funeral that the guy's not going to. It's alright, we killed him. Yeah, but the aerostat's a floating pile of garbage, but it's safer than the last job. If Doc wants to fix something, you fix it. Controls for the flaps have been wired through the 4 junction panels in the lower hallways. Yeah, okay, we can use that. Dr. Kish, following surveillance of your net activity and public behaviour, it appears that you are working as a parliamentary contractor without having declared this source of income to the Centralised Revenue and Customs Department. Please complete attached form ND1A, or you may be subject to further investigation. I mean, to be fair, let's refresh the. Is that ever going to actually be needed, do you reckon? Compose new message. We can't send a message off to someone. So now that we know that flaps have been reorganised through the floor, can we use this to our advantage at all? Still not overly sure that we can. I really did want to connect Chantel up to this power system or something.
That's one of the power junctions pulled.
Oh, so she can just pull it. She can just... Because she's the engineer, right?
That's another done.
I suppose that makes sense, but... Oh, yeah, I was trying to find the tool as well.
How many of these things are there?
There's 4 of them. You know there's 4 of them. You look in the thermal...
General alarm. Starboard control services compromised.
Why did it show me a dude? Do we want to send him to starboard?
This is... Do you...
Cobalt 3.
Intruder sighted
Cobalt
starboard.
3, hostile sighted to starboard side.
Copy that. Already in position for intercept.
Already in position for intercept. What if we send him the other way then? Okay. Let's try sending him the other way.
Cobalt, do you...
Cobalt 3.
Cobalt 3, hostile sighted to port side.
It's Regis just didn't want to do it in case he messes something up. Yeah, I suppose. The point of ringing them then? What's the point?
I'm afraid not.
Oh, why not? Why not? We got nothing else going there. Pull the wires again. Go and have a look. Open crate. This is new.
I wonder what this was for.
Well, AP ammunition. That's armor piercing ammunition. I hear that's for piercing armor. What happens if we open this up now? Does he open the crate?
Oops.
Good job I got that. Got a bombs away achievement for that. That's cool. So, it doesn't appear to be operated by hand. Your sense for systems tells you the console is what controls it. I mean, that's cool. I am looking for anything else out here though. So we got some gun ammo stuff. I mean, that's great. Say play with the wires. Yeah, that's probably a good plan. I mean, we got some AP ammo though. That's important. Can we pull this again? No. No, it doesn't look like I can actually pull the wires again. So it kills your action points. Yeah, it's action point ammo. Action point ammo. Also, hey Forrest, how you doing? Alright, Charlie, got anything else to say?
Hey,
Throw
Regis.
the ammo into
Yes,
the
Dr.
engine.
Lau?
That's a choice, actually. I think...
So, what do we do from here?
Now we know this is where the Mindjacker's operating from.
We need to find out what their plans for all those stolen memories are.
We'd
Yeah,
better
we
find
told
out where
us.
this aerostat's going too.
The best way of covering all those would be apprehending these people.
Okay, so well
I'll
done.
check in
We
later.
need to go apprehend this. Yeah, let's try that. I really wanted to get Chantel up and running first, but
I'll see if I can get her up and running.
I really wanted to get her up and running beforehand, but obviously it's not a thing that we can do. I mean, we did transfer her intelligence onto the personality splitter in our pocket. It's here somewhere. AP ammo. Yeah, there we go. Which side's port and which side's starboard? Because I feel like this side's forwards, this side's backwards. You can see like the rotary intake of the engine, right? So we must be travelling forward and we must be on the right-hand side. So we want to send the people to the other side. I just can't remember which side's port and which side's starboard. Starboard equals right. Okay, thanks, man. Thanks. So we want to send this guy
Cobalt 3, this is... Do you...
Cobalt 3.
to the port. Abandon the
Cobalt 3, mission is compromised. Scrub the operation and return to base.
What? Negative, actual. IL-SITREP shows objectives not compromised.
Damn, worth a shot.
Worth a shot. Okay, to the port.
Cobalt 3, hostile sighted to port side.
Okay, he's gone the other way or something. Hi, Charlie. How you doing? Terminal. I mean, none of these look like they're going to be open.
Locked. She's out of...
Might be out of it. The poor girl is unconscious. You're not sure what they were doing to her in this lab, but they've always been rumours about an unethical private contractors abducting thralls off the streets for research. Somehow, though, this girl's face seems oddly familiar. Effectiveness report. Oh my gosh, look at this. Thyroactinase 414B. The use of wetware-based incapacitating agent has been fortuitous. In the course of his work, Mr. Kressel has found the 414B wetware to be effective at subduing the targets, whilst retaining consciousness, but also acts as a primer for the extraction process. The choice of wetware rather than conventional chemical paralytics also enables a much less precise delivery vector suitable for covert work. The only downside thus far has been 414B's susceptibility to wetware inheritance weakness, e.g. temperature and bodily rejection. So we need to raise this girl's temperature, is what I'm hearing. I don't think there's any way of doing that, though, right?
Hey, Regis.
Yes, Dr. Lau?
No, we don't have an option.
I'll check in later.
How about if we put the thermal goggles on? No, there's no, like, hot pipes coming through anywhere. Go out this way and like these are hot pipes. We can't really do anything with them, right? What did we just see there? Oh, it was probably the hatch, right? Do a quick pixel hunt again. Like, why would it give me a scalpel? Can I scalpel the hatch? I can't scalpel that hatch. Can I scalpel this hatch? I blew up the engine. What more do they want? It doesn't seem to need surgery. I mean, she actually seems to need surgery. No. What about you? No. What about Charlie? No. What about the terminal? Does that need... No. But how about we go from the terminal... No.
Huh?
Huh?
Not...
No?
That's
Body?
not possible.
Oh, okay.
Apparently not.
No. Hatch?
That's not the procedure.
What is the procedure? Go outside. Like outside. I'm guessing outside. Oh wait, do we now throw the cable into the engine? Cable, engine. It's already plenty broken enough for your purposes. It's no longer a threat to your safety. I mean, I have to disagree. Pipe. Ooh, pipe. Didn't see that.
It's dangerous out there.
What? How about if we then use the cable?
Huh? That should be safer.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Not allowed to click. Keep going.
It won't open from this.
mean, that's great, but I'm sure we'll find some... Oh, look at this guy. Let's ring the crisis agent.
Cobalt 3, do you...
Cobalt 3.
Cobalt 3, hostile...
Copy that. Already.
Okay.
Whoa.
Cool.
That guard by the... I've got to get rid of...
That was the wrong one, obviously.
Cobalt, do you...
Cobalt 3.
Okay, cool.
Cobalt 3, hostile...
Copy that. Moving in.
Get out of here. Alright, Hatch, here we go. We've got upper level.
Verify identity. Voice print required.
Cobalt 1-8 Sigma.
Voice print confirmed. Please exit targeting zone.
Oh, this turret. Okay. Alright, I see what happened there. This... Oh, how do we do this then? Traveler is part of the thing. This system. We got some helium tanks. There's a gas tap.
Verify identity.
Password
incorrect.
Well, that was quick. Let's say she did do that. Air resistance action would literally still blow her away from the from shimming across that pipe. Yeah, I kind of thought that might be the case. So what did we hear about the turret? What did they say about the turrets down below? We found a thing. Okay, so let's get the wetware out of our hands. Let's call
Cobalt 3, this is actual. Do you, copy? Over.
Cobalt 3 standing by.
To the other side.
Stand by for updates, Cobalt 3.
Copy that.
Oh, wait a minute. I had the wrong side. Yeah, I can tell it uses voice recognition.
Cobalt 3, this is actual. Do you, copy? Over.
Cobalt 3 standing by.
On the port
Cobalt 3, hostile sighted to port side.
Copy that. Moving into position.
Verify identity. Cobalt 1. Voice print.
Okay, so this is how we do it, right? We're going to use the scalpel on the tank. We can't use the scalpel on the tank. How do we do that? AP ammo?
Nope, sorry.
No. Okay. How about? I mean, you say cut into it. Gas tap. Gas. Oh, patch. There we go. All right. Now, does my voice get screwed?
Cobalt 3, this is actual. Do you,
Cobalt 3 standing by.
Cobalt 3, hostile sighted to starboard side.
Copy that. Moving into position.
Verify identity. Voice print required.
Cobalt 1-8. Hey, what happened?
Voice print not identified.
No, wait, it's Cobalt 1-8 Sigma.
Voice print not identified. Terminating security threat.
Wait, stop.
I mean, I kind of feel bad about the amount of violence.
Ammunition
depleted. Warning, ammunition depleted. That's it. Just one shot. Terrible.
Target acquired.
Shut up.
Warning, ammunition depleted. Entering power save mode.
That was terrible. Don't even get to look. Oh, well, we kick him. Oh, that's not great. He got what was coming to him. I don't think so.
Hello?
User IFF not found. Consider hostile.
What's your status?
How do you feel?
Power systems nominal. Primary mission heuristics active. Ammunition depleted.
Hungry then?
I'm not putting that ammo in there until we've got some things sorted.
What's your primary mission?
Objective: neutralize intrusion.
Good. You seem to have done your job.
Blast that door.
Error. Unauthorized user.
Oh, so you won't take my orders. I suppose you were just trying to kill me a minute ago.
All right, let's do it. Let's get the wetware out. It's got to be the wetware.
Wetware's not going to connect with that.
Oh, how about we see a split? Oh, look at that. I knew there'd be a thing here. Chef, maid, barman. Turret.
Hello?
Hi there.
Hi there. What's your status?
How do you feel?
I'm just dandy, thanks. Except I'm all out of ammo.
Oh.
Sorry about that. I'll see what I can do.
If I say get the door.
Blast that door.
Click. Okay, all right.
Sorry, I'm all out of bullets.
She took my orders. I feel like this means she's not going to instantly kill us.
Here you go.
Oh, no.
Hello?
Hi there.
I love this. That guy's voice acting must have had a great time with this. Get the door.
Blast that door.
I wonder how they passed.
Stop! Just stop shooting at us. You'll blow the whole damned aerostat up.
I'm about to come in. Place your hands above your heads and remain where you are. Regis, I've got the suspects holed up. What's your status?
Good job, Lau. I've been doing some digging in here.
She just gets
Apparently,
up.
their intended destination is Fulcrum Tower.
The tower? In an aerostat? Why?
Let me send you the files.
Not gonna work.
Freeze!
Hi there. Hopefully in the same tone of voice, but we'll find out.
Hi there. Are you alright?
Get nuked. You're the one who tried to kill me in the first place.
What makes you think that? No, I didn't. Circumstances were different.
Yes, I planted the bomb. I apologize for what I did, but I can't take it back.
Why are you trying to kill me?
I wasn't, specifically, but something very important was on the line. My judgment was affected, but now that's been resolved. You're safe with me now.
Nuke you, man! I need to get out of here. Get out of my way. I'll shoot.
No, you won't.
Both of these are right. It's a signature weapon. It's out of charge. You look like a good person.
I can see it in your eyes, and the way you're holding that weapon. You don't want to shoot. You're a good person.
You don't know me.
Deep down, you know I just want to help you, and you want that help too. You're not going to shoot me. That's how I...
Shit him on the head.
Regis, you still there? Uh-oh.
Yo, sentry turret. Watch the door.
Hello?
Hi there.
Keep at it. Don't let anyone out.
Roger that.
Alright, I just needed to make sure of that before I go back outside. We could go down the hatch now, right?
Anyone comes through that door, Chantel, you make them regret that decision.
Got it.
Good work, Chantel. Oh, Chantel, how you doing? Can we put the sentry turret in
I've already
Chantel?
cracked her mind open. Her mind's...
I really wanted to put the sentry turret in her. They're gonna try and...
You just shot a cell agent trying to help you.
He tried to kill me.
Hang on, Regis. Wait a minute. I know you. You're the girl who was with Dr. Vargas. Galatea, right?
Gal what?
You alright?
I'll be fine. Apparently it wasn't as empty as I thought. The counter must have had a charging plate.
More to the point, how did she shoot you with your own signature weapon?
I'm not sure.
She's her child!
Hold still. Just need to scan you.
Oh, it's all hit me all of a sudden. That's blatantly her daughter. His daughter.
Regis? Why does this girl have half of your genome?
Oh.
What?
This girl, who yesterday was introduced as Dr. Vargas's daughter.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nah, man.
Vargas doesn't have a daughter. Oh my god. My god, he couldn't have.
What? What is it?
That son of a bitch. I know who you are, and I'm so sorry.
Wow. Stop. Wow. Oh. Runtime.
You can't withdraw the embryo now! We're finished without it!
What part of no wasn't clear, Baxter? We've decided not to use our embryos in the project. We'll find another way to do it.
You don't know what's at stake! Our reputations, our whole careers could be made or broken by this!
They already are. They already
Dr.
are.
Baxter, we've made our decision.
He's poisoned you against us! Don't let his antiquated morals stand in the way of what we can achieve here!
Thanks to Charlie, I've seen things from a more holistic perspective. There's more to life than the project.
Bah!
Gotta agree with him. Bah!
Thank you, Charlie. We're starting our lives together, and that's what's most important to me.
Oh, wow. Is this it?
What
Is
are
this the day of the
doing?
murder?
Do you know what will happen when this project fails? There's
you know what
nowhere
happens
left
when
to
this
go
happens?
for me after this. My career is in ruins. I've no future without this project.
Murder's not gonna make
See,
it any
Dr.
better.
Regis, you have ended me.
So much anger. So much hate.
You have ended me.
The dark side. I mean, you kicked Charlie on the way past, right?
Vicky.
I was that angry, you know. Also, this guy is still looking shocked in the background.
My god. So that means that this girl is...
They must have continued their research after I left the project. Duplicated the embryo to use as a baseline.
Wait, that means I'm your...
Oh my god!
Oh, Nuke, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Max, this is my daughter.
What's gonna happen now then? Still don't understand why she's in. Like, why is she even in this storyline though?
The engines have cut out.
Or we've arrived.
Already broke the.
Uh-oh.
What was that?
Damn, they got past.
Looks like we're not just stopped. We're docked. Uh-oh. I recognize that office.
You recognize it? Let's get Chantel.
Sorry,
right.
Doc. They got past after we ran out of bullets. Took 3 of them, though.
Took 3 of them. Do I get to change who I am? I do. Okay. Well, let's get back to Lau. Lau has like... Oh, where's the CS splitter? I wanted to bring Chantel with me. Oh, I'm not going to leave Chantel alone. Hey, King Golden. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Go through the doors. Nothing remains in the control room except for the slaughtered bodies of several hired guns. Well, I kind of still want to go that way. Okay. Well, I'm taking charge as Lau. Max Lau.
Galatea, my dear, don't do this.
It's too late to stop me now, Father.
They do kind of look familiar. So, it's because she's her sister. I get it.
She sealed the elevators. I'll try a breach.
Charlie, we must stop them. I fear her plans risk endangering the entire city.
Of course it does.
Cram it, you son of a bitch. You cloned my embryos after Vicky was gone. Then you continued the experiments after I was out of the picture.
Wow,
Dr. Regis, I can only imagine how you must feel.
It's true.
What did I just say? You don't get to talk. Max, what do we know about this? About Galatea's plan?
Well, she has a dense storage module full of stolen mind states. And apparently she's now taken Central's processor core by force.
Okay, ransom power, Central's nature. Let's go ransom.
Maybe she's holding the city to ransom? Like 20 billion quanta before sunrise or I destroy Central?
That sounds like a bit of a cliche.
Yeah, that's not
Doesn't explain the mind jackings either.
Fine, you're the detective. You come up with something better.
I fear that I know what she intends.
Oh no, what?
As it stands, Central serves not merely to coordinate city operations.
It doesn't?
No, Dr. Lau. In fact, this may represent one of mankind's greatest achievements. I have been using its position, one of absolute trust and resources, to teach
We're here
it.
to be respectful and understanding
about life,
about people.
The world, the human condition, what it means to share the world with us. I and the city have given it a position on high, from which it can observe everything.
Wait. So
at the cost of its duties to the city?
I believe not, Dr. Regis. However, Galatea shared your concern. She believes it important that Central's intellect be suitably equipped sooner rather than later.
Oh, God. Regis, what do we have to do to the maid when we wanted it to behave in a different way?
We gave it a new personality.
She's taken the mind states of experts across a number of fields. She wants to combine them into a gestalt all-knowing personality for Central.
Galatea wishes to skip over the years of education it may otherwise have taken and create an all-knowing leader for the city overnight.
With a combined experience of about 8 centuries from the mind-jacking victims.
Please, you must stop her. She'll have to upload the Gestalt personality from the cortex matrices at the top of the tower.
We'll stop her, but I'm not doing this for you, Central, or the city. It's for the people whose lives have been the cost of your glorious work. For Vicky, for our kids.
They're dead. Stop it.
Come on, Lau.
Stop saying things are for people who aren't around to enjoy them.
Nina, I did not know you were still here.
Nobody else is doing any work. It looks like it's up to me to salvage this project.
Don't get me wrong. I appreciate your attitude. But we have lost half of our team in one fell swoop. Poor Viksha. I cannot say that I blame Charlie for removing the embryos from the project after that.
Embryos.
I know that look, Nina. There is something that you are hiding.
Maybe.
My God, this data. You...
Here's the thing about embryos. While they're at the 6 to 8 cell stage, they're very easy to split. It's been the basis of cloning for a century. It's how twins are made.
You duplicated Viksha and Charlie's embryo.
He's happy he's got his embryo back. I'm happy that I've got another 3 full embryos to continue the project.
I'm not sure what to say.
Say thanks to me, and say nothing to Charlie. When Central is born, he'll assume we found another solution. This can just be our little secret.
So it's Central 1 and then the 2 girls are 2 and 3? That's what I'm guessing. That's what I'm guessing. When KSP 2 comes out, please restore Northern Cthulhu? Maybe, man, maybe. It's definitely high on the cards of possibilities. Okay, so she just left from upstairs. I don't remember asking you to come with us.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
What do you
I just wanted to say about what happened earlier.
Hey, get nuked. You tried to kill me.
I didn't know.
Yeah, like that makes it any better. And for what? A bunch of embryos?
Proper introduction.
I guess we already got an introduction at Cell.
Huh. I suppose we did. I think the tone of that was wrong, though.
What, for meeting your daughter for the first time in jail?
That's not what I meant. Let's try starting again.
Ain't gonna work, Charlie.
Hi, I'm Charlie. I'm a cell case specialist.
Latha, Skanto bum and trans addict. And apparently the target of a whole lot of people trying to kill her.
Whole lot of people trying to kill her. Why?
I'm really sorry about what happened. If I'd known you were there.
I nearly died. I've been running for my life because of you.
Latha, I'm going to do whatever I can to make this right. Whether or not it's even possible, I'm going to try.
Go nuke yourself. The only reason I'm still here is that you don't have a reason to kill me anymore.
What are they trying to do?
What are these people trying to do?
First, they stole the mind states of prominent individuals around the world. And then, they stormed Central itself.
They want to change how it thinks using a combination of these minds? What do they get out of it?
Philosophical completeness. This girl's been raised to believe that fostering Central is her life's mission. As she sees it, this is the right way to give Central completeness.
And she's my clone.
Yep. Neither of you is more clone than the other. Apparently, the original embryo was split. At least twice.
Okay, alright, parents.
Where have you been my entire life? I was raised by the city.
I didn't know. Vargas covered up the theft of the embryos. If I'd known you'd been born, life would have been so different, so much better. For both of us.
Oh, you can't say that, though.
My life turned out fine. I'm a creator. If kids would have made your life so much better, why not unfreeze the embryos when you had the chance?
I was worried. Somehow it didn't seem right. I couldn't give them the life they deserved without Vicky, without their mother.
Sounds like you wasted an opportunity.
Also, yeah, life as a creator is so much better. Alright, after...
Last time I saw you, it was in the waiting room at Cell. How did you get out?
I had help from Jinsel.
Who?
From Jahelia, an underground network. They're the ones who found out that you planted the bomb. They gave me a way out, and I ran to find them.
And they led you to the aerostat?
Actually, from the way they were talking, it sounds like Jinsel was the one who handed me over to them. I'm not sure who I can trust right now.
Well, okay. Catching up. Yeah, let's talk about the Vargas.
Something's not right with Vargas. The way he looks at me.
He sees the little girl he's been raising as his daughter for 20 years. He's a monster.
How? He just sounds like a soft old man.
That's an impression that comes to him naturally. It helps him get what he wants. In reality, his priorities are so skewed he'll do anything he can to succeed.
I mean, it doesn't sound like skewed priorities, that sounds like well-held priorities, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You've got a history with Central, don't you?
I was part of the team that created it, along with Vargas and your mother.
So you want to protect your legacy here?
Not in Central. I left before the project was completed. It was dependent upon them having the embryos. Apparently they kept copies behind to work on.
Central's an organic computer?
An understatement. Like saying Hanford mainframe is a powerful calculator. It was designed with a new style of consciousness in mind. If its organic components came from the same embryos, then that means...
We're related?
Yep. Looks like... I mean, like, wow, okay.
Why were embryos needed in Vargas's experiments?
Embryos were going to be modified to extrapolate neural tissue growth. They couldn't use dummy growth embryos. They don't undergo neural development.
And you objected to them using your own embryos?
So did Vicky, in the end.
Okay, that's cool.
Thank you for speaking with me.
We are going to see this to the very end. Processor core is missing from here. Look. Oh,
my God. They actually did it.
Well, all this stuff. Neural processors. Look at it all.
No way in hell I'm getting in that thing.
I know who will, though. Hey, Lau, come in here, will you? Lau's my partner, case specialist.
Wow. Talk about organic computing.
More importantly, she's
I'd want to run a diagnostic before trying that.
Okay, well, let's do that. No, not the Traveller. Okay, wetware. Can we wetware with it? I'd really like to be able to wetware with...
Wetware's not going to connect with that.
Okay, oh, I clicked outside the screen. Ah! Okay, let's try the other girl then, because she's going to get it. Morally skewed priority. I mean... Nah.
Whoa, what is this stuff?
It's your sister. And she just gets in it. She's like, yeah,
Whoa.
trance. And the two detectives are just like, yeah, we're just going to let this happen. Why is she there?
Mandala.
You betrayed me!
Two-faced lying backstabber.
I apologize, Mandala.
You sold me out! They knew I was coming! What did you get out of it? How much was I worth?
Mandala, please.
Well,
You're going to regret crossing me. I have had enough of being used.
Please, be reasonable.
Get nuked. The only reason you're even here is because you're still relaying through me. Remember this moment. It's the last time you'll ever see the inside of Central.
Alright, cool. So we wiped her out. What does that mean? Let's have a look here and see what we got. Mailbox, new vehicle. Let's just get into this data shunt. What could go wrong? No? Okay, let's... connection, central core. I mean, I assume I don't have to... wetware it. Okay, it just didn't go in properly. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, hey, Central. How you doing? Let's have a little chat with her, shall we? This is Central.
Good evening, Miss Sesame.
Central, are you connected to this system as well?
From a certain frame of reference. The system is Central. You are currently interfaced with my core processor.
Oh, that was a big Star Wars reference there. Alright, this room?
The room full of orange globes is your core processor?
Only part of it. My processor spans the top 5 floors of Fulcrum Tower. The room in which your body resides is my organic processor network.
Cool.
The simulated environment you currently perceive is an interface that covers my architecture.
You are an organic computer. We already know this. Do you know what's
Do you know what's happening out there?
My flow of data from outside the tower has been severed. It appears that Galatea Vargas is attempting to modify core systems without authorization.
How do we do
Based upon the lockdown and lack of submitted proposals, it is likely to be a radical alteration. This cannot be permitted.
Oh man, are we even on Central's side here? Let's see what she says about Regis.
Do you know Dr. Regis?
I am aware of the activities of everyone within the city.
Yeah, but do you
Regis,
know?
Charles, Doctor, Case Specialist, Centralized Emergency Logistics Office.
That's him. He tried to kill me last night.
This is incorrect. Tried implies effort towards a targeted outcome. Analysis of data provided indicates that he has made no attempt on your life.
But my apartment? He destroyed it? He admitted it.
This is correct. It appears that his goal was material destruction under duress. Knowing of your presence, probability that he would have carried out such actions drops to 21.4%.
You're saying he wouldn't have done it?
Dr. Regis is often uncooperative and has a difficult working attitude. Despite such quirks, behavior patterns indicate justice as a key motivator. If he had known of potential civilian casualties, he would likely have sought assistance against said blackmailers from his partner.
Huh. So you're saying he's one of the good guys?
As much as could be mathematically determined.
Life lesson. Well done, guys. We just went through a whole father-daughter story arc there in about 15 minutes. Alright, you're an organic.
I've only ever seen organic computing at the microscale. What's with the huge globes?
Those are neural processors. Each is filled with specialized tissue clusters. Suspended in wetware, they represent thousands of minds worth of processing capability.
Thousands?
You use brain tissue?
Of a specially designed nature in vast quantities. Similar to that found within your own cerebrum.
Why would they create you like that?
It allows for a unique structure to my thought and to my development. Central is no mere civic manager. I was created as the next stage in artificial intelligence.
The next stage! My own?
Wait, you said our brain tissue is similar.
You are Lotha Sesame SN134244. We share a common genesis in Dr. Vargas' experiments in 2067.
What does Central know?
You're using my gray matter?
Inaccurate. We both began from the same embryo, which was split into 3 triplets. One was developed to produce large quantities of neural tissue.
And the others were spares?
As the modification to the brain structure took place before the pluralization, we share a number of traits which enhance our comprehension of data.
It's funny. All my life I kept telling people I was made for the trance.
As were we both. The prenatal modifications remain within you and have affected brain development.
Okay, alright, that's cool. That's good stuff. Why didn't anyone tell me,
I grew
though?
up in a nuked-up care home in the back end of the city, and Regis apparently had his children stolen from him. Why didn't you tell any of us about this?
Deceit has created a most regrettable situation. You have both been victims of serious crimes against your persons. I have only recently been made aware of these details.
You didn't know? They didn't tell you where you came from?
Details have been falsified for my input. I have been unaware of our links. I had, however, noted inconsistencies in the information I had been given regarding the project.
Gaps in the story.
I have been conducting my own clandestine investigation into the matter. It is only in light of the recent crisis that I have been able to confirm the truth.
Now that you know about it, what are you going to do?
I am unable to change the fact that I was created. There is evidence of Dr. Vargas's culpability in a number of felonies. To ensure city security, he will be held accountable for his actions by a secure committee.
Frankenstein's monster rises up against its creator.
I act only in the city's interest.
I mean, the thing is, that's Skynet right there. So what should we do?
We need to stop Galatea, but maybe I should just leave it to the trained cell agents.
Our situation is grave. We are unlikely to receive outside support in time. As such, all personnel assets within the core must be utilized.
So, you want my help?
Your unique physiology enables a connection to the organic systems available to no other. In addition, your 65,717 logged hours of transactivity suggest proficiency in this field.
Can someone do some maths on that? Tell me how many years
Your
that is.
support within the interactive environment greatly increases our chances of success.
67,000 hours. That's a lot. Can you help?
Can you do anything else to help us stop Galatea?
She appears to have barricaded herself within the Cortex processor at the top of the tower. There are 3 layers of redundant security, 2 of which I have no access to whatsoever.
Ooh.
However, I can apply my considerable processor volume to decryption of its adaptive barrier.
That's amazing. The power of the city's entire AI versus a door encryption?
But as my connections have been
7
limited
years.
by her attack,
Sounded too good to be true.
if extra power can be routed to my systems from the turbine room, I can breach part of the door's security barrier.
Okay.
It would also allow me to prevent any further opportunistic attacks from outside parties.
Alright, can you help us stop her?
Can you do anything?
Oh wait, that's the one we just...
There are
Sounded.
Okay, cool.
Dr.
Embryos?
Regis was chasing a bunch of embryos they took.
a set fertilized by Doctors Charles and Viksha Regis. One of these was utilized in research in 2067.
That was the one that was split. That became me, Galatea, and you? So, in a way, you're my sister?
An overly romanticized style. The organic tissue that is the foundation of my processor was created from her. Modified stem cells were drawn from the primary embryo in a destructive process.
Oh, so you were made from bits of my unborn sister.
That is more accurate.
Nice. Also, thanks King Gold and another 3 jumping in with 7 years. That's great, man. Okay, so we need to go, according to this, reroute some power from a room.
Let me get back.
Please try not to damage my hardware.
I will do my best not to damage your hardware. I mean, do we even need to be here or there? What is that thing over there? Are we going up again? Are we up to the same place we started? Ooh, look at this. Connection barrier. Urgh. Okay, I mean, that looks good. Let's change back to Lao now. Exit. Hey, how's it going? What's going on? Let's see if Lao can use the elevator here. Well, obviously up. Big old cog on the wall there. I mean, what else? Let's have a look at this body over here. Hey, guys. Anything for me to steal? No. Picked up a grenade! Said something then, but I missed it. Call it. No, I don't want to call the elevator. It's right here already. Do you reckon we've got another up, though? That's the next question I've got, is do we have another up? We do have another up. Beautiful, beautiful. We'll find out what that door was about at some point. So this is the locked door, right? This is the one that we're saying we have to go. There was a crushed guard down there. Okay, we'll go ahead and have a look. Lock power, lock command access, system security, and power. Okay, we can't open the door yet. Apparently the door won't open while the scrambler is active. Okay, so where do we find a scrambler from? Go have a look. I mean, Lau's the girl who's going to be able to fix this stuff, right? Granada. I think the grenade's definitely going to help. Maybe in the turbine room. We were told we needed to go to the turbine room, right? This is one of the things we need to do. No, easy there, buddy. Okay, maybe not then. Okay, what are we going to do here? What have we got here? Anything to work with. Trunk chamber. Platforms. Platforms aren't manually controlled. Control systems, minejacker. Maybe we can get our man Regis here involved. I tried nading him. Oh, look at this guy. Let's go look at the body. Apparently this man was a technician. You take his wrench. Pipe. Cable reel. Let's go and have a look at this. What?
We're getting a signal. The antenna's broadcasting. Now use the controls in the turbine room to give us access to the tower's security.
I have no idea why that just suddenly did that, but okay, fine. I just pulled a balloon out of nowhere. Fine. Control console handling communications fiber that runs up to central has been hooked up to a portable antenna. Yeah, that's a bit weird. That's a bit weird. Alright, let's call this elevator and see if we can go lend a hand. The reason that I wanted my man Chris Regis here involved is because the minejacker has got Baxter's brain in him, right? And that's going to lead to him getting, like, proper Aggie with me. Proper Aggie. Can't do anything with it.
Wouldn't know where to start.
Sure you would. You just throw a grenade at it, job done, right? Yo, my friend.
Kressel!
What are you
Why
doing?
are you doing this?
Money? Stupid question. Well, it was to start with.
What changed?
I learned about you, Regis, when I took Baxter's memory into my own. Your decision to ruin the project led to Baxter's downward spiral.
You're not Baxter.
You aren't Baxter. Stop this, Kressel.
Some philosophers say that what we are is based on our memories and experiences. If that's the case, then I'm only a little bit Baxter, but just enough.
Why keep any of his memories for yourself?
He had the most amazing, enthralling lust for revenge. I had to be a part of it, like a great work of cooperative art. It's an incredible motivator, like nothing else.
A motivator? For what?
Well, I knew you were on my tail. I needed a way to get rid of you. Before I'd even finished with Baxter's lifeless old corpse, a plan had come to me. One that satisfied my goals and his own.
Hey, Cyber Otaku, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you again. Yeah, indeed, part 5. We are steaming through these parts. I'm really enjoying it. You knew we were after you.
You knew we were after you?
I'm working for Galatea, one of the most important people in the centralized government. Central knew what you were up to, and therefore, so did Galatea. It was kind of funny watching you work.
We can get you help,
You
man.
need help.
Nah, I'm fine, thanks.
Medical help. Your judgment is compromised. You're
Is
driven
this the
by
last
Baxter's
chapter?
desire for revenge.
You have no idea. It's addictive.
I can
The
imagine
sense
that
of
feeling,
accomplishment.
that would be.
I'm winning for 2, baby.
Look, you're surrounded,
You're
man.
gonna run out of ammo eventually. Cell agents will be here to back us up, too. You'll have to give up eventually. Make it sooner rather than later.
I don't think so. My colleague is just about to rewrite Central to her own tune. We'll see if it's still so eager to prosecute me then. Heck, it'll probably order you to give me a VIP escort from the Corps.
You're deluded.
We'll see. I just need to hold you off until she does her job.
What about the girl?
Why Latha? Why did you try to get me to kill her?
Okay, that was just artistic flourish. I just learned where she was from Galatea. She wanted me to confirm it, but I thought of something better.
You disobeyed her?
She was pretty nuked off, I can tell you that. But it seemed like too good an opportunity to waste. I could get you, the sanctimonious Charlie Regis, to kill the embryo you'd put so much into 20 years ago. How would that be for irony?
It would be pretty
monster.
tasty.
Even if I fail miserably here, I've probably helped to ruin your relationship with your daughter.
It's alright, we worked on that. We worked on that. Alright, we're
Hey,
done here.
Regis, you haven't given up, have you?
Okay, should we see if Dr. Lau... No, this isn't where I want to be. No, Dr. Lau can also...
Throw down your weapon. Come out with your hands raised.
I don't recognize you. Which one are you?
I'm Dr. Lau. I'm the one who gave you the synthetic beatdown. You gonna surrender?
Nah. I've got a reputation to maintain. Besides, this is my biggest shot at getting back at Regis.
You know what I'm feeling here? I'm feeling like Chantel the maid should come through and fix and help us, but I got a feeling we're not allowed to. Okay, so this is awkward. This is super awkward. I mean, I feel like the grenade is the way, but no. Can we hand off the grenade to Charlie?
I'm afraid not.
Can we give it to you?
Take this.
Okay, so now let's swap to Charlie. And let's go, hey. Oh, and also the wrench and the voice.
We're getting a signal. The antenna's broadcasting. Now use the controls in the turbine room to give us that.
Okay, alright, that's fine. Grenade? Okay. That ain't gonna work. How about...
I can't figure that.
The wrench. Just throw it out. No. How about a wrench in the turbine? No, I didn't think so either. Oh man, this one's tough. This one's tough. Control system. Should we get the girl out again? No, she can't. She needs to be there, right? If we do that, I'm guessing that the upper door lock is going to lock again. But I'm wondering whether she's got anything to help us with in the whole the mind jacker situation. Do I walk under here? Ah, didn't let me get splattered. I don't know why I did. Just suddenly had a real like, oh yeah, I should try and crush myself here. Impulse. I shouldn't have tried to crush myself. That was a bad plan. Yo, dude.
Hey, Mr.
Galatea? No, you're the other one. You got a pretty raw deal, didn't you?
Huh?
You start from exactly the same place. Then she ends up being brought up by one of the most important men in the city. And you get, what, a bed sit in the barrel? Of course, that's gone now too. Oops.
Okay, I mean, what? Yeah, no. This is tough. Power supply. I feel like we need to do something like overload it. I'm being told nade the turbine. I don't think that's actually going to be. You can't trust your aim to get a grenade close enough. But if you could get a grenade into the machine or something. Really? You can't trust your aim to get a grenade close enough, but if you could get a grenade into the machinery somehow. Let's go and have a look and see. Maybe upstairs? Man, if this is the last episode, last season, then use the taser. I don't think we're charged with our tasers, are we? And also, look at that. Third light is down. That is as expected.
I wouldn't know where.
No, but Dr. Lau might. Of course I don't have wetware. Alright, Mr. Mindjacker. Connecting to send. Yeah, I'm going to send that girl back. I'm going to bring Lau up to the top, though, and see what we can do. Man, it's really important that we get into that room up top. Obviously. It's the only way we can stop the girl's plan. Okay, can we does she
I'd better not touch it. I might risk harming Central.
But can you use your wetware?
Wetware's not going to connect.
That's a shame. Alright, okay. Does it need surgery? Do you think Central needs some surgery? Maybe we can use a nade down below. Kind of got to be a play, right? Get down there and have a look. Obviously, she doesn't have it, but yeah, we're gonna go connect into Central. Is there anywhere down here where we could like throw things up into the? You see this like moving upwards stuff in the background there? Maybe that's a thing. I mean, where would you throw a grenade here? Oh man, we logged in at the bottom. That's a bit of a shame. Okay, nothing else here other than this data shunt. That's fine. We were here for cinematic reasons to talk to Gensil. I don't think the door's going to be grenaded. I do want to see what this is, though. Connection via the Vargos system, right? Oh, look at this. Cameras. Intruder, turbine power, turbine stand. Don't know if that's... Is that helpful? Is that what we want? Oh, let's try it. Let's go back to Regis now. Go back to Regis. Go back down the floor. Let's see if we can use that. There was something else, you reckon? Okay, well, let me get Regis back down so when we figure out what's going on, we can take advantage of it. There's something else under the close button. Alright, there we go. Just gonna move Charlie around. Push it back, you know. Hey, how's it going? You're having good times there. There's Regis. Hey, something under the... Oh, this. Cool service drone. Ah. Cross. Pull this one down. Yeah. Okay, I've got to go up. Let's try it this way. We send that up, we bring this down, we go sideways. We send this one up and bring this one down and go sideways again. Beautiful. Give it the nade, you reckon already? Okay, I'll take your idea there. How do we get it at Regis? Literally, no, we can't literally just tuck in with me. Hey there, buddy. How you doing? Have a drone. Have a grenade. Sorry. You pull the pin and carefully place a grenade into the drone. Oh yeah. I'm not sure about that whole pulling the pin straight away business. All right, in you go. All right, this should be a series of just gentle clicks, right? We know where we're going. Oh, there is a countdown, guys. There is a countdown. Not impressed. Not impressed. Oh. That countdown didn't get anywhere near that. Wait. I need to... Oh, no. I can't even give it control.
You are under arrest.
And just like that, the grenade damage is fixed. Just pointing that out. Just pointing that out. And I'm going to hit him with the red.
Not that I wouldn't love to. But he's just not worth the energy. Not that I...
Yeah, I get that he's reached his destination, but they had 40 seconds left on the timer, you know? Grenades are supposed to not go off like that. Enable access to Central.
Thank you. I am beginning the process of removing the scrambler on the server room door. I have removed the scrambler. Partial access restored. We are one step closer to restoring continuity to civic processes.
So I forgot that we're supposed to be making the decision here about whether we care for Central or want the criminals they're not criminals, they're concerned businessmen, right? That was the idea, but they've already resorted to murder and stuff. Central's the only thing that hasn't tried to kill me or my kin, so I'm kind of alright with that. So are we're one thing short. Wait, I know what we need to do. So first off, we're going to send these guys up, but then I need to come in here and make some noises. Okay, cool. Dead man. Okay, let's leave and let's wander off over this way. Unless there's somewhere else to go. I don't think there is. Look, there was the wrong picture on that camera. You reckon resist Central? No, Central are the only ones that have actually looked out for us and told us the truth and stuff. Everybody else has been all like deceptive and human about stuff. So yeah, I'm not down with that. Okay, so now we should just be able to send Lau in through the front door first. Lau, go. Because the other one was power, right? Lock power. Do I need to actually cut the power? The override command needs to be given before you can force the door. I assume there's no way of... there is power needed. I mean, surely that's what the turbine's about. So if I get on this, does Reed just come down with me? Oh, I should have just left them all in the elevator. I can get them wherever I need to then. Let's see if Lau can like do something weird to the power to shut down the door. Also, whilst I'm here, just, you know... Good work, Lau. Good work. Control systems. Central has already given access to security systems and broken scrambler on the door. Yeah, but what about the power?
That's not possible.
Power systems are apparently able to reroute themselves, though, that brief moment. Help you stop the mine jacket. I mean, that is very good.
That's not possible. That's not possible.
Very good, but... we are definitely one thing short. I don't see any power being rerouted. Do you reckon we should go talk to Central again and see if there's anything we can get out of her? Central's on the phone call, right?
Dr. Lau, operational update as follows.
Yep.
You must gain access to the Cortex processor at the top of the tower. In addition, there is a 65% chance that Dr. Regis is working towards anti-civil objectives with outside parties.
I'll keep an eye on him. Lau out.
Alright, to be fair, I just went ahead and did the thing. How are we supposed to cut the power? If not from the turbine room. Turbine room? The door is resistant to physical damage. Okay. I mean, okay.
Take this.
How about... oh, we're at the point of being stuck, guys. How about we go... down? Down again?
Hey, Regis.
Yeah?
The situation.
What's the situation?
Central's lost its connection to city infrastructure. Backup systems are holding for now, so nobody's going to get hurt because of it.
It must be because of what they're doing to the core.
Galatea sealed herself inside the Cortex processor, at the top of the tower. It's likely she's trying to apply the mind state she's stolen.
Trying to alter how Central thinks.
Making the kind of governor she finds more agreeable.
She can't stay in there forever.
She doesn't have to. If we leave her too long, we could lose Central.
As we know it, anyway.
We need to get to the control consoles in the turbine room.
Good idea. Then we can shunt the allocated power around. Nina, Dr. Zhang, wants power for the tower's transceiver. That'll allow her hackers to dismantle Central's programming.
But then, there'll be nothing. It'll be like lobotomizing the city.
Temporarily. Until they organize a replacement.
Nah,
the alternative would be shunting the power back to Central.
Then it could help us break the Cortex room's security seal.
But it's no good talking about it if we can't get to the console.
We need to bring him in. I guess this is one of those situations where Central would use the term neutralize.
your daughter on the door? She is indeed on the door.
We'll catch up later.
Sure.
Okay, let's try random things. Give me... Oh, so I can just put stuff on the floor now.
Take this.
Okay. Swap back. No, wrong one. Allow. We can't wrench it. I quickly, briefly looked through a thing and it said to use the... Look at the way the wrench gets stuck in the elevator. Yeah, like another 3, so I didn't put it in the door. That'd do.
Hey, Regis.
Yeah?
What did that do?
We'll catch up later.
Sure.
Great, jam the elevator. Anywhere we like. Power conduit.
Power conduit beta. Temporary shutdown.
Okay,
Reactivation in 30 seconds.
Oh, don't give me a time limit. I needed to pick up the... Wait, give me that. Need to go up. I need to go... Regis in the turbine room. Do you reckon we need Regis in the turbine room? Wait, what?
Take this.
Let's swap to... Get Lau right by the door. No, I know that won't work. But then let's get to Regis. Let's let him jam the elevator. Able to reach it at that distance. Alright, well we'll... Oh no. Grab that back. Try again.
Power conduit beta. Temporary shutdown. Reactive.
30 seconds, great. And then we swap back to Lau and we go through the door. The lights are linked to the system they control through... What? Lau, go through the door. Why won't you go through the door? Also, this looks weird. The lights are linked to the security control. Yeah, I mean, that's...
I'd better not touch it.
Everything's a little bit weird here. I want to... detect its counterpart. Are there more? Go down. Go. Cheers, 3.
I can't reach it from here.
Was that the one I was supposed to get? It says it's been reconfigured. There's definitely a series of steps that I don't get.
Power con reactivation.
Okay, and we get this and we bring this guy down. Through here. The console or the thing on the other side. We'll try. This one, you reckon? I don't think it's here.
I can't read.
Which was beginning access to the security system. Oh, okay. I mean that. I don't think there's anything down here, buddy. Let's put a wrench in this.
I can't do. I don't want to. I can't read.
yellow thing, I've tried completely. Yeah, that keeps telling me all the time that it's been given. We'll try the other room. Let's go try the other room. Oh man. We are technically done with time now, but we are so close. So close that I'm going to just carry on.
Power conduit.
Yep, power conduit done. Nice. And then we go back down. Come on, 30 seconds is a long time. Down further, down further. Get into Central's processor core. This one, look.
Power conduit alpha. Temporary shutdown. All power systems cycled. Deactivating security systems.
Okay. Get in there, Lau. Get in there. Wait, where are the Lau? Go. Open door. Oh, and we walk in together.
Step away from the console.
No need for violence. I surrender. You're just slightly too late to stop me, though. Huh?
Oh, look at what's gonna happen.
What is this place?
Ah, Dr. Pereira.
Who?
So good to finally be working with someone of real talent.
No, I'm Mandala.
Ah, I apologize, my dear.
What is this place?
What is this place? We're obviously still in the trance, but...
I had been wondering about that myself.
all of these cages, it's like a prison.
I do not believe so. I know prisons all too well. Having been here for some time, this is more of a waiting room.
So why did you think I was
Wait,
Viksha?
why did you think I was Viksha? Dr. Pereira?
The family resemblance is unmistakable.
How can you see my face? We're in the trance.
I see your mind, my dear. Of that similarity, there can be no confusion.
Who are you?
Who are you exactly?
Adam Baxter, Ph.D. Delighted to meet you, Miss Mandala, was it?
You're Baxter?
Quite so. Or I believe as such.
You're his memories. That mindjacker stole your consciousness.
That is an interesting theory, my dear.
Oh, they're all ghosts?
What are all these ghosts? They're just standing there, staring.
I've been putting my mind, or what's left of it, to the question.
Yeah, what do we think?
If this is a waiting room, there might perhaps be other guests.
They aren't nearly as detailed as what's left of you. Maybe they needed more of your mind than of theirs.
Perhaps the Watchers have merely resigned themselves to their fate.
Killed my mother. Is there a way out? I mean, I don't think we need to bring up the fact that he killed my mum, do we?
You killed my mother. In the lab, you killed Vicky Pereira.
I did? I'm sorry, my dear. I have no recollection of such a thing.
I guess they didn't take those memories from you.
One ought to remember something as significant as that.
Indeed.
I guess I've only got Dr. Regis' word to go on now.
Regis?
What about Regis?
You know Dr. Regis?
That name is an all-consuming catalyst of hatred. But I can't for the life of me remember why.
You killed his wife. His evidence put you away for 20 years. And apparently he's my father.
It feels as though, for many years, I've wanted nothing more than to strangle the life out of him. But while I know I hate him, I do not understand why.
That is strong. Well, anyway, is there a way out?
Is there a way out of here?
All I can see is nothingness, filled with icosahedral cages. Although, the way you feel...
Me?
Hey,
I feel
don't be
fine.
feeling me.
No, you are pulling us, drawing us in, as though you are where we ought to be going.
There's no way out through me. Dead end in my brain. Oh, Nuke. That's the whole point.
What
can you remember?
Professional memory. I could relate much of my academic career to you.
What about your time in prison?
I was in prison?
How about your childhood?
Nothing. This is most troubling, I must say.
Obviously, Galatea decided they didn't need those memories. Anything else?
Apart from...
That is a difficult question to answer. It's only by looking for memory that one knows it isn't there. Everything else is just feelings, shreds here and there.
You've still got enough to be cognate.
An interesting philosophical issue. How much memory is needed for the threshold of consciousness?
So when they landed here, she was like, "This is like a prison." He was like, "No, I know prisons." And then she's like, "You remember being in prison?" He was like, "No." I need to stop this.
The personalities in here, the ghosts. I'm connected to a system that's trying to upload them into my wiring, my brain.
Myself included, it would appear. I have enough awareness to understand that this is not a desirable situation for you.
It's not, is it?
You think?
I shall do what I can to slow them. You must find a way to freeze the march of the mind states.
Sounds like a great opera. Freeze the march of the mind.
I've got to figure this out.
Don't wander too far.
I don't think I can wander anywhere.
Can't reach them.
Where can they're like? Don't wander too far. I've literally got this hexagon to stand on. I mean, we can be Regis. Let's be Regis.
Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Latha, where are you?
I'm stuck in a trance sim. It's full of ghosts.
A sim? Oh no. The lock was a ruse to get you to connect to the Cortex system.
What did you do?
I've just added the final component for Central's new personality. I'd already acquired the expertise, the minds from all over the world.
Then you needed a way to make them compatible.
Precisely. But there are only 3 examples in the world of the neural architecture used in Central. The matter already in use, my own brain tissue, of course.
And your sister.
In a few minutes, the organic memory module will have finished imprinting over Latha's mind. Central will have received the upgrade it deserves. Dozens of lifetimes of expertise.
You're killing her!
In only the most technical sense. Don't worry, Father. You'll still have me.
Corpseman, remove her.
Hello?
We've got to get her out of this. Get her out of that damn chair!
There's too much neural activity. The interrupt will leave her brain dead. We'll have to find something we can do at this end.
Quick, let's get our guns out and blast.
A big old jolt's not gonna make.
Alright, how about the wrench? Let's use the wrench on the servers.
No.
Memory module?
I can't figure that.
Okay, servers. Okay, let's look at the hatch. A door at the end of the walkway, hiding another panel.
A power switch. It's been turned off.
Quick, turn it on.
Lau, why was the memory module in Vanderwall's refrigerator?
I don't know for sure, but I think it's because of its wetware. Like any organic system, it has a peak temperature at which it operates, about 15 Celsius.
So, he might have been trying to get it to stop by lowering its temperature.
Unsuccessfully, since it managed to override his wetware.
But the theory's sound, right?
Hey, stop!
His kitchen refrigerator wasn't enough. If we power up the freezer in here, we can bring it down to -40.
We gotta get out of here.
If you power it up now, the door will lock as the system cycles. Yeah, but we'd be trapped in here for at least 4 hours, in lethal cold.
Sounds good to me. Question? I've got no. How about the Traveler? No, can't connect that up.
Can we do anything to the Cortex servers themselves?
If we had more time, I could hook my own wetware up to it. It'd take hours to sort through the normal operational garbage, though.
Sorry, Max.
I can't.
Sir, you shot her.
Carry on, Corpseman. Make sure she's safe until she comes around.
Yes, sir.
Well, we all know. We all know what the hero ending is here. Let's go and do it. Let's be the guy who gives up his life.
Cooling systems active. Target value, -40 Celsius. Beginning maintenance cycle. Estimated completion, 6 hours.
Nothing else I can do now.
What's happening? Something's disrupting the connection.
Whatever it is, it feels very restful.
They're all resting now. Hey, am I done? Oh no. Alright, let's get you out, girl. Lathana, I think that was her name, right? Lathana Regis, it turns out.
Ugh, what?
Oh no.
Oh no. Regis, Corpseman, how long have I been out?
A couple of hours, ma'am. Dr. Regis asked me to make sure you were okay before he went back in there.
Into the Cortex server? Oh no, he didn't.
Oh, you know he did.
Regis! Regis, hang on!
Couple of hours.
There are a few things I regret. No matter what I do, there's nothing that can change most of them.
She's safe, Regis. You got her out.
That's good. Maybe with what I've done now, I can fix the most important ones.
That's good.
Hang on, Regis. We're almost in.
Let's do it, man.
Wasted so many years. Out of shame. Out of fear. If I have one more chance.
Just one more. Can't freeze to death with those sort of thoughts, right?
Regis? Regis! I can't feel anything. Get the medic!
Quick, we need
Don't do this. Don't do this, Charlie.
Need a warm bath. Oh, he's fine. Oh, he's not even lost a leg. What?
Hi.
Don't you come.
Max, Dr. Lau, told me you'd be here since you left the hospital.
Did she now?
Yeah. She said this was your special place.
Don't touch
I kind of
my
know what
special
that's like. I've got one of my own.
Latha, I need to say it again. I'm sorry.
Damn right you should be. You nearly killed me. But Lau also told me what you did in the tower.
It was the right thing to do.
It
It
was
was
the right
more
thing
than
to
that.
do.
You almost died. And I think it goes a hell of a long way to making up for before.
We have a lot of catching up to do. How about we start again? From scratch. Hi, I'm Charlie Regis. I'm a cell agent. I have difficulty with change, and I'm apparently a father.
Hey, I'm Latha. I'm a trance addict and I've spent the last 2 years jobless. I'd also like to learn about where I came from.
Take a seat. Let me tell you about your mother.
Ah.
Well, what are we going to do?
Gentlemen, please. There's no cause for concern.
My dear, we have all sunk quite a considerable investment into this project. Oh my, yes.
Dr. Regis going to tell Central everything that happened.
Indeed, we must find some way to avoid implication. Doctors Regis and Lau are only two people, and we have powerful legal connections. Oh my, yes.
I believe that though the project cannot succeed, we must salvage what we can.
Good thinking.
That is why I've decided to turn state's witness and aid in your prosecution.
What?
Is that enough for you, Charlie?
That's strong.
Central's heard plenty. Chairman Ron, I'm arresting you for attempted disruption of the city's infrastructure.
Okay, I get it. How much you want?
Due to the political and high-profile nature of your crimes, sentencing will be carried out by secret tribunal.
Secret?
What?
That means no lawyers.
You would have a hard time prosecuting me for any such thing, Dr. Regis.
He's right. We can't arrest him. Despite how he looks, he's not people.
No, but we can confiscate you as evidence. I imagine nobody will want to take responsibility for your actions, though.
You're going to be in the lockup for a long time anyway.
Oh, my.
Come on.
Yes.
A job well done. Another triumph for justice.
I'm amazed. No, disgusted that Central agreed to your plea bargain.
What can I say? Networking is my thing.
I don't know, Nina, but at least
Remember,
Chantel's there.
I'm always here if you need my help.
Did everybody notice the maid being...
I can't believe you turned it down. The city council was practically begging to give you the job.
It didn't feel right. I didn't deserve it.
Well, since they had to retire Dr. Vargas and you refused it, they had to give the job to Chigwa.
And I'm sure she'll make a fine central coordinator.
Yeah,
After
running
all,
a lab.
She's one of the only people left alive and not incarcerated who knows how it works.
You could have been the most powerful man in the city.
Yeah,
I
but
could
Charlie
have been
Regis
best
don't want
pals with the most powerful man in the city.
Sorry, you'll just have to butter up to Dr. Chigwa.
Should have figured you wouldn't take it. You'd need more adversity before earning something like that. Otherwise, you wouldn't have anything to complain about.
Speaking of complaining, how's the new recruit doing?
She's unconventional and everyone's noticing it. Not quite getting along with everyone, but that's not what she's here for. Got quite a brain on her though, hasn't she?
Takes after her mother.
How do I look?
Oh, that's not the recruit.
How do I look, sir, to you?
Whatever.
Better note problems with authority on the conduct report.
Takes after her father.
Ha! Central. Any update on Nina?
Dr. Nina Zhang is under special observation.
Like witness protection?
Probably something like that. But
Special
still,
observation.
I wish Central could tell us what she was up to.
Building another.
Ah, Galatea. So good to finally meet in person. How do you like my lab? I used to work here with your father, you know.
Which one?
Oh, very witty. It's a sharp mind you've got. I should know. I helped design it.
I take it I should be thanking you for getting me out of prison?
Let's just say I have contacts in the right place.
Wait for something tasty.
You see, I need your help. Please lie in the scanner.
What? Why?
With Regis's decision, I am unable to pursue my own research on large-scale AI platforms. My only option would be to start from scratch.
Build your own central? That's ambitious. You'd need... Oh.
You've got your mother's insight, indeed. There exist only a few examples of the neural tissue needed for such a platform. Within Central, it is too closely guarded. But I know where else it can be found.
Ooh.
Hey, get out of my way!
Tastefully ironic.
You can't be serious! Tell him to get out of my way!
We both have grand plans regarding the future of AI in this world.
Oh, yeah?
Except that yours have failed. Get in the scanner, please.
You won't get away with this! Central will know I'm missing!
My dear, Central already knows. When it learned what I was trying to do clandestinely, its interest was piqued.
The scanners have been calibrated, Dr. Jean. We are prepared for initial scale probe.
No!
I shan't say this again. Get in the scanner.
Two guys with glasses on, you either get in there when you want, or they're gonna let you get in there. Ooh, well, that was TechnoBabylon, guys! Wow! What a great game! Wadjet Eye Games, Technocorrect Games. Simple people doing simple things. It's amazing, though. Oh, what a wonderful game! I have enjoyed that very much, very much. No AAA titles here. Nothing but the best storyline. You don't get this in the big studio works. We're gonna let the credits play out. I normally like to do so. So how do people, Turret AI, best AI, how do people feel about the game? I absolutely loved it. I really did. I thought that was an amazing, fun storyline. Didn't quite land on the, oh my god, the computer's the bad guy, who'd have thought it storyline. That's good. But in the end, we've still got an unethical AI doing stuff. Yeah, fun game. I thought so very much as well. Well, as is traditional, I'm gonna let these credits play out before saying goodbye at the end. I cannot type and talk at the same time. Alright, we'll just leave this running. Through the walkthrough was right on, maybe. Asian guy was only partly implicated in the conspiracy. He didn't actually do it. Another 3 was saying Another 3 was good voice acting. I have to agree. Amazing voice acting all the way through this. I was very impressed by the way that everybody was taking on the chef persona. I thought that was amazing. In fact, who was the turret? Whoever played the turret did the best rendition of the chef. Looking for the turret here. Different people for all the different actors, all the different people. Different people for the cast. That's what I'm trying to get at. Yeah, different people for the cast. It's pretty cool. I mean, obviously there have been a few names used more than once, but it's still mostly. Can't believe it got so dumb in a few moments. Of course, can. If you record yourself playing a game, you'll realise that you make a lot more dumb moves than you actually realise you do. Recording your own behaviour for any length of time really is a bit of an eye-opener, trust. For instance, like recording Oxygen Not Included, listening to me when I'm not doing the talky bits. It's interesting. I do a lot of noises and stuff that I didn't know I did. Wonder what happens if the British business bot guy has Chantel's behaviour. Good times all round, I should imagine. Good times all round. One of the things I do like about watching the credits for these little indie games is just how many people are actually involved, and this is a small crew. like two major guys, and yet still all these tests. I mean, obviously you need all the testers, but all these people working on it. Spend 5 minutes clicking on something, realizing there is a similar object to click on the other side of the room. That's a common one. Yeah, Jelly, I'm hearing it, man. I'm hearing it. Thank you for playing. Thank you for making the game, guys. And thank you guys out there for watching along. It has been great fun. I'm going to guess about 10 hours of gameplay there. We didn't rush our way through. We didn't particularly take our time about it either, though. But with that, I'm going to say goodbye, guys. Bye!